Good afternoon, graduates and family, and also supporting members from the agencies of the respected graduate. I guess you thought this day would never come. Now, I can spend time talking with you folks about how much that they've had to do to graduate this class and the amount of work that has gone into it. But if you're a co-worker or a family member, I'm sure you have heard the grumbles, gripes, and complaints and all that voiced ahead of time of what they have had to go through to attain this certification from the Leadership School. The idea for this school started several years ago. We wanted to make an investment at the Sheriff's Office in our up-and-coming leadership and the staff that we had, so that we could reach what John Maxwell calls that fifth level of leadership in our agency, which is leaving a legacy. Which means that the folks who are there now, when they step down, when their time comes and they step aside and they cycle out, that we will have done all we can do to prepare the group coming behind us to be able to do even better and to elevate their agencies to the highest level of performance that they possibly can be elevated to. Wow, how our profession has changed. To use a for-profit side of the house term, what was the industry standard 10 or 15 years ago no longer cuts it now. Our industry standard demands much more from our individual officers, and especially from those that lead them. Probably the thing that I'm most excited about from this Leadership Academy that I've heard back from the graduates and graduates of other leadership programs that have come through the Justice Academy, or that I've had the honor to go through leadership training with, is they talk about what a difference not only does it make for them at work, but the difference that it makes at home. Because we're really not two separate people. Who we are at work and that set of ethics and who we are and how we look at the world kind of follows us home every evening. And I guess personally I get as much satisfaction from knowing that what you folks have been engaged in over the past 6 months, for many of you, will make a very dramatic difference when you go home and you lead your families. Now, I know that leading your family is a little different than leading at work. If you go with John Maxwell's definition of leadership, it's influencing people that you work with to go where you need for them to go because they want to. And when you're leading at home, it's kind of more getting them to go where they need to be. And many times that's their decision, and sometimes they won't even realize it. But leadership is a role of setting an example and putting principles out there that those around you can see, emulate, and follow, that will leave them where they wanted to be. Graduates, I'm very proud of all of you, especially from our agency, time commitment. I'm proud of all of you equally, but I really appreciate the folks at the Sheriff's Office making that commitment and stepping forward to put forth the work that I know you've had to put forward to reach this day. And I also want to thank the heads of the other agencies for coming out and supporting you folks, allowing them to come and attend this class, because I know that there's been some work sacrifice as well as some family time sacrifice to let them complete this. Congratulations. Next up will be Chief Wade Wood.